Hi guys! So this is the look we're going to do today. Oh, my hair's messy. It's kind of my version of like 90s grunge, and 90s grunge was all... Getting a motorbike. Ugh. Was all reds, reddy browns, purples, greys and blacks. So I don't really own any nice reddy browns, so I focused this look on like purples and greys and blacks. So this is kind of what it looks like if I zoom in a bit for you guys. Mine isn't as like dramatic as some people's can be. Like I saw Jacqueline Hill do a similar one of this, and hers is a bit more dramatic and nicer, but I did what I could with what I have, and this is a look I kind of do quite often, but different variations of it. So this one I kind of made up on the spot while I was doing it as well, so I hope it turns out really nice, like it turns out really good. And it does seem okay. So I did do a bit of contour, which is mainly what either you had a straight simple face, kind of like sculpted, or a Mojave blush, and because I like more colour I did kind of contour and then a Mojave blush on top. So there was two lip options which you'll see in the video, but I've gone with the lighter option just because I'm going out after this and the dark one would be too theatrical, kind of thing, and too dramatic I think. So yeah, I think that's it. Bear in mind again, like I said, this was my interpretation, my inspirational kind of 90s grunge. It's not exactly 90s grunge, but it's kind of like my take on it. So yeah, I'm rocking my flannel, a little choker and all that. So yeah, and I wasn't in the 90s for that long. I was in the 90s for like 4 years, but pish posh, whatever. Okay, time to get into the video. Bye! Okay guys, so now we're onto a voiceover, and the first thing I used was the Urban Decay Primer Potion, and I just prime my lids as you would do. Then I used the I Love Makeup You're the Best Thing palette, and I took the two brown shades as you can see, and I just used this on a fluffy brush, and I did this as an overall lid shade all over the eyes, and it's just like to set the first makeup that's going to go on. So next from the same palette is our transition shade, which is the two colours that you can see on the screen right now, and I just mixed them together and used a kind of crease brush, and I like kind of blended it in, and it takes a lot of blending, but you want to make sure your transition shade as well, because this whole look requires a lot of blending and a lot of, you know, mixing and stuff, so you know, you need it to be well blended, so that was an important colour to use. Okay, so once that eyeshadow is done, I take the Avon setting spray and I spray it onto a flat shader brush to wet it for the next eyeshadow, which is from the same makeup palette as already before, and it's the purple shade that you see on screen now. Then I take the Revolution Ultra Eyeshadows palette in Beyond Flawless, and I take that same purple shade again, which is called Bistre as far as I know, and it mixed the two purple shades together to get this kind of colour, and I pack it on. You can be as messy as you want at this point, but the wetting it makes it more vibrant and easier to use. Then I go back in with that transition shade and I blend it out, because this is an important bit. Now you just need to blend, and you kind of get the look that I'm going for here. Also guys, sorry you can hear the fan of my laptop here, but I really can't stop that, so again, sorry. So that's both eyes done there. Then I go back in with the I Love Makeup shadow palette, and I go with those two black colour grey shades, and I take another fluffy brush and I kind of work on the edge, like the corner of the eye, like the outer corner. Not so much the crease, more the outer corner, just to darken it up and create more like dimension to the eye. So that's what I'm doing there. And then back in with the transition shade to blend it all out, because this is the one colour that kind of helps to blend all the colours together and make it seamless. Okay, then for the face, I took the Clinique primer and I primed my face, as you can see here. And it's really nice, it's like creates like an even balance to the skin, and it actually does hold my makeup really nicely. So I do like this, and I definitely recommend it as well. So next, I don't show my foundation routine because you've seen it before, but I use Double Wear in Henna. I use the Maybelline Eye Eraser in Nude, and then I use the Magic Minerals powder, and then I do my eyebrows with Sleek Dark Hit. So you can see there, that's all done. So then I go back in with that Revolution palette, and I use that Bistre purple colour again and mix it with the black one, which is called Blackest, and then Nightfall, which is that grey colour, and I mix the three together and I use it on an angle brush and I put it underneath my eyes, so underneath the lash line as you see there, And this just darkens up and completes the eye makeup, so it kind of rounds it all off. And then I go back in with my fluffy brush that's got the transition shade on it and just fluff it out a bit, just to make it a bit more kind of smooth and not so harsh, because I didn't want it to be harsh for this look. There's that done. There you go. Then I go back in with the Revolution palette and I take the lightest colour, which is called Flawless, and it's like a nice highlight shade to use in the brow bone and the inner corner to highlight a little bit, just to add a bit more lightness to the dark look. There you see, I'm adding it to the inner corner, but you don't have to do this. This is totally optional, but I thought I'd do this as well. Next, I take an eyeliner from Avon called the Glimmer Stick Waterproof Eyeliner in Black is Black, and I line the top of my lid, so like how you would do like liquid liner, except you can do liquid liner for this look, but I felt like pencil would work better, as you can see there. And then I take this kind of spongy tip, which is on another eyeliner, but I don't remember the name of it, and I don't know where it's gone, I've lost it. But I take that and I blend that out to kind of smudge it out and stuff. You can get brushes like that have like a sponge tip and stuff, or you can just take like a cotton bud or something, and it'll help like smudge it out. So just to create a more smoky kind of look, and that's what I do there. And I take the same eyeliner again, the Glimmer Stick one, and I just line my waterliner. This looks really ugly, mind you, because I don't do this a lot, but yeah, it just adds more darkness to the look, which it kind of completes it off. And then I use my favourite mascara, which is the Avon Super Shock Mascara, and I just put mascara on. You can use whatever mascara you like, or you can leave it blank, but I just thought mascara looks nice to finish off the eyes. And then I got mascara face there. Okay, then I take my Sweet Contour Kit in medium, and I take that shade right there on screen, as you can see, and I contour. Like, as I mentioned earlier in the video, there was either contouring done around this time, plain base, or a mauve blush, and I chose to do contour and a blush, which you'll see in a few minutes here. So I just contour the heck out of my face, and I really like contouring. I'm just trying to brush up my skills on it a bit more. So I apply it there, and then I take a fluffy brush, which is from Elf. I think it's the powder brush, or all over face brush, I think it's called. And I just blend it out a bit, and then I add more, and you keep doing it until you got your desired kind of contour look. And I liked it quite intense, so because it shows really intense on the camera, but not much in person, so I had to do it a bit more intense. Then I took my Revolution Ultra Brush palette in Hot Spice, and I took that mauve shade that you saw. Any mauve coloured blush would work, because that's the kind of colours that was used then. So yeah, do that and just add it on top, or don't add it on top, it's up to you. Then there's two lipstick options. One's a dark lip, which is a Revolution Salvation Velvet Lacquer in Velvet Vamp, and that's the look there, how it looks. As you can see, it's very dark. And then my option was the Kate Moss lipstick in 19, which is like a peachy pinky kind of nudie pink. I don't really know how to describe it, but this is my favourite lipstick, as you know, and that's the one I chose. But you can do lip liner as well. I couldn't find my lip liner. I have a really nice one that matches with this, but I couldn't find it on the day, so I found it now though, so it's good. And that's that. So guys, I just blocked my lips because I was going out after this, so didn't want lipstick on my teeth, and that was the final look. So here's a montage of me just trying to pose and look really cool and sexy, but it wasn't working, obviously. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you guys real soon. Toodles!